The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Audio Show.
You know, I have a question for the honeypot fans. Who is the honeypot right now? Like, I feel like people, with the honeypot owes me like an apology. I feel like, I'm owed an apology because I said a lot of things about the honeypot girl and I was challenged. People even told me, O'Neill, no, you have it wrong. They talked about Mr. Joseph and I told them, the idea that Mr. Joseph was off his bunkers. But you know what? Forget it. Let's get into it.
Hello?
Wayne,
What's up with it, girlie?
you keep on trying to play with me. Is that what you're doing? You trying to see what I'm made of?
What the heck you talking about, girl?
Why Delicia posted up in your Rolls Royce?
Man.
Right. What you got going on? What you got going on? Come on.
So let me ask you all a question. Hasn't Wayne and Tamara stopped talking? Isn't the relationship over? Isn't it finished? I don't understand what the question is and why the question is relevant. Because I thought that they were done. I thought that it was over. I didn't know that them really still have something going on.
What you got going on,
Hey,
Wayne?
man. I ain't got
No, you the number one talking about be professional and all of us gotta keep business first and all that stuff. You keep on doing stuff. You keep doing this to me.
I can do it because it's my life. Don't be caught, man.
It's my life too. I'm a part of the podcast too. And I asked you, Wayne, I asked you, did I not tell you to leave the girls that I work with alone?
All right, so I need to know what the unprofessionalism is, right? They're not inside of the podcast doing the gallivanting. So I think people are overusing the word professionalism. Professionalism refers to if there was something else going on or a misconduct or whatever it is, and you cannot use the word professional just out of the blue just like that. And I feel like Tamara is just misusing the word professionalism right now.
That's all I asked you.
If you ain't gonna let me talk, man, listen here, man. If you ain't
I
gonna
don't want to hear what you got to say because if you, I swear to God, if you say something about Wayne, why? What are y'all doing?
Hey, first of all, you ain't my mom. Straight up.
Ain't nobody saying that they was your mama. I never said that.
So in other words, Tamara is now living by Shayla's house. And she has picked up all of Shayla's tendency to the point where she now starts to act out. And basically is crashing out. You ask me, well, maybe we can call these ladies the crash out twins. Maybe we need to start calling them that. You know what I mean? Because it seems like it's just that's what's going on. It looked like it's a twin. So in other words, this is what Tamara has become. She's become a Shayla. So what you want to say about it, but she's become just like the Shayla character. That's what it is.
What?
Ain't nobody dealing with no Delicia, man. Don't be caught.
Okay, so why is she in your car?
Hey, man. Hey, first of all, we talking about my car, right?
She has her own vehicle. Why is she in your car?
Is that in your... Listen, first of
It is my business. It is my business because we do business together. And that's the one thing I asked you not to do. So what's up? That's what you're doing now?
So in other words, if he's doing business, he's not allowed to have someone else drive his car that him doing business with or that is on his podcast. That does not make any sense at all. I need the people them who were riding for Honeypot Girl when her father came over to Wayne's house to apologize to me. Only if you apologize to me because you tell me, O'Neill, you're wrong. O'Neill, Wayne did this to Tamir and him do that. Wayne has left Tamir now for a long period of time and she's still crashing out. You realize that, right? You realize that she's still crashing out. After all of what's going on, she's still a crash out. Eh? The dodo head is now basically crashing out, living over Shayla's unit, right? You know what, O'Neill, never mind. It's all right, O'Neill, go ahead.
That's what you're doing now, Wayne? What you talking about? I don't got to do business. You gonna fire me? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I know that's not what you're trying to say. After I done brought this podcast to you. What you trying to say? Say.
He can actually fire you because he owns the podcast and he might have the legal rights to the podcast. If you have nothing to the podcast itself, you cannot basically say you own it. You can't say you own it. A podcast is a podcast. There's nothing unique about it, the podcast that they're doing. There's nothing unique about it. There's nothing that she could trademark to say, you know what, he couldn't do a podcast. There's nothing unique about it. If you look at the Nike has a trademark sign, Adidas have a trademark sign. Fine, you couldn't put those things on a shoe and call it Adidas or call it Nike. But people can make sneakers. That's the idea. People can make any type of sneaker. showing you why the people who were coming to the defense. I'm making sure, I put this on your argument. She cannot claim a podcast. You cannot claim that you're the only person that can do an actual podcast. That's why y'all will be incorrect in trying to make that argument. But ask yourself the question, why is Tamir crashing out this hard? That's the question.
Bring that to me, man. You bring that to me.
All I asked you was to respect me. That's it. You don't have no respect for me.
Well, you not, hey man, I ain't got.
You don't have no respect for me.
I ain't dealing
And
with
she got the nerve to post it on social media.
Man, you ain't even listening. I did not say I ain't.
I am listening, and I hear a bunch of bull. That's all I hear. That's all.
Wayne has made these girls very privileged, though. In all fairness, Wayne has made Tamir very privileged because, like Iman said, if you cut her off, she need to be cut off. She need to know what time it is. But when you play that game of I'm going to give you a severance package and all that foolishness, women think them have a chance, or man, we think them have a chance. Look, you can't give a man the severance pum pum package, ladies, because if you give the man the severance pum pum package, I'm going to believe that the pum pum package can be there for me. So that's what's going on right now. And yeah, you know, it
I hear.
What you think?
What you think I think?
Man, you ain't finna talk to me like that.
Because I know.
I'll let you get away with that. You ain't finna talk to me like that.
You see that? You see that? So in Shayla's crash out moment, Shayla has now rubbed off all the way on Tamira to the point where Tamira is now just crashing out over a man that she's not with. She's not with him, but she's crashing out left, right, and center, and she'll crash out hard, and you can't talk to her, and anything you say to her doesn't make sense. Unbelievable. That is the thing. Unbelievable. Very unbelievable.
No, because you think that I'm stupid. Y'all keep playing in my face, and I just want everybody to tell me what's up, what's good.
Man, nobody, listen, hey, end of the day, man.
I still ain't heard why she in your car. I still ain't heard. I still ain't heard nothing.
Now I don't even want to explain. I don't even want to explain.
Really, that's.
So let me ask that question. Let's just say explain. What good would that do? In other words, what does that tell Tamira? If Wayne, even if you were to explain, what good would that do for her? Is she saying they're going to be being together? It don't make no sense. it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what the angle is for Tamira because I don't know what she's asking for. You're not with him, so what is the angle? What would it do if he were to tell you exactly what she's doing in the car? It don't make no sense.
That's nice. That's really mature, Wayne. That's really mature. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what, Wayne? I'm so tired of this. You don't have no respect for me. That's all right.
All right, bye tomorrow.
Bye.
He hang up on you? That was his response. I'm not dealing with Delicia.
Honeypot fans, I want an apology from you. I want an apology. And if you say, O'Neill, you were right. I want you to get into the comment and tell me, O'Neill, you were right. I've been talking about Tamira now for a period of time. And I said her going with Shayla was a testament to her character. Y'all said, no, O'Neill, you're hating on Tamira again. I want you to tell me, O'Neill, you were right with the Tamira thing because Tamira clearly has lost her mind because basically she now hanging out with Shayla and Shayla is a crash out lady. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to you soon.